These people are amongst the greatest quiz players in Britain. Together, they make up the Eggheads, arguably the most formidable quiz team in the country. The question is, can they be beaten?
Welcome to Eggheads, the show where a team of 5 quiz challengers pit their wits against possibly the greatest quiz team in Britain. They are the Eggheads. Challenging our resident quiz champions today are words in action from Edinburgh. Now, everyone on this team shares a passion for word games, and they regularly get together for Scrabble and countdown competitions. So let's meet them.
Hello, I'm Frances and I'm a retired teacher.
Hello, I'm Colin and I'm currently unemployed.
Hello, I'm Margot and I'm a retired laboratory assistant.
Hello, I'm Anne and I'm a retired teacher.
Hi, I'm Chris and I'm an ophthalmic nurse.
So Frances and team, welcome. Good to see you. And lots of Scrabble, Frances?
Well, I like playing bridge as well, and we met, I play Scrabble with Colin and Chris and Margot. And Countdown with Anne, so I sort of connect everybody.
Fantastic. And the key to Scrabble seems to be knowing which 2-letter words you can use, but that's no fun that way, is it?
Well, there are some purists who get very upset about these silly words and insist on having nice words, real ones.
I tried to put Zen down, and I was told you can't use that.
Capital letter.
Capital letter.
Z.
Capital letter, that's
But
what
you
it
can
is.
use XI, apparently.
Yes, it's some obscure coin or something.
Is it?
Yeah.
Oh, dear. It sounds like the game's being ruined now.
Not at all.
Good luck.
Thank you.
Every day there's
Thanks.
£1,000 worth of cash up for grabs for our challengers. However, if they fail to defeat the Eggheads, the prize money rolls over to the next show. I know you know that. Words in action, I can tell you that the previous teams have basically all fallen. The Eggheads have won the last 15, so you're playing for £16,000 today. Ooh. So that is a proper jackpot. Shall we get cracking?
Yep.
OK.
Let's go.
The first head-to-head battle is on the subject of film and TV. So who would like this?
Who's going to go?
No, not me.
What did you decide? Well, I think it looks as if it's the captain's job then, so I'll go.
I heard someone say, not me. I don't know who that was. OK, Frances. And which Egghead, Frances, would you like to take on?
The choice is yours.
I
Eeny,
think
meeny, miny, moe.
I'll try Chris.
You haven't been to the cinema for a while, have you?
No, the old chestnut, the last film I actually went to a cinema to see was Blazing Saddles in about 1970, whenever, but anything I want to see, I wait till it comes out on DVD.
There we are. So you've got a chance here, I think. Frances from Words in Action versus Chris, who doesn't go to the cinema. To ensure there's no conferring, would you please take your positions in the question room? OK, Frances, are you ready to go here?
Yes, I am.
See if you can scramble Chris. Would you like to go first or second?
Oh, first, please.
And here we go with your question. Who won the Best Actor Oscar in 2015? Was it Bradley Cooper, Eddie Redmayne or Michael Keaton?
Well, I know that Michael Keaton gave an amazing performance, and I'm afraid I'm a bit not knowing about Bradley Cooper, but I'm pretty sure it's Eddie Redmayne.
Yeah, Michael Keaton was Birdman. Bradley Cooper was American Sniper, was he? Yeah. But of course, Eddie Redmayne was the best officially with his performance as Stephen Hawking. Well done. Chris, your question. The story of the 1946 film It's a Wonderful Life begins on which night of the year? Halloween, Christmas Eve or Easter Sunday?
It's Jimmy Stewart having a total crisis and thinking of committing suicide on Christmas Eve.
Christmas Eve is the right answer. And back to you, Frances. Who played Sophie Chapman in the TV sitcom Peep Show? Is it Olivia Colman, Izzy Sooty or Sophie Winkleman?
I'm really not sure about this one. I think I'm going to go for Sophie Winkleman.
Anyone here now on the Egghead side?
I think it's Izzy Sutty.
It's not Izzy, it's not Sophie,
Oh, right.
it's Olivia Colman.
Okay.
Yeah. Chris, your question. Which of these film sequels was released in the UK in 2015? Was it Under Siege 3, Die Hard 3 or Taken 3?
Die Hard 3 was a long time ago. There's been an Under Siege 3? I don't think there has. No, it's Taken 3.
Taken 3 is quite right. OK, Francis, he's got 2, you've got 1. Your question. Vince Gilligan is the creator of which of these American drama series? Breaking Bad, Deadwood or The Wire?
Well, I don't think I've ever heard of the middle one, Deadwood, sadly. I think the one that's most familiar to me and better known is The Wire, so I'm going to say The Wire.
It's not. He is the genius behind Breaking Bad. So sorry, Francis, I don't think you can get back from that position, which means you've been knocked out. Chris will be in the final round. No need for his third question. Come back to us, both of you. Early days. We'll play on. Well, unfortunately, words in action have lost their captain, which is painful, I know, but you can still definitely do it. The Eggheads have not lost a brain yet. The next subject for you is arts and books. Who would like this?
Well, unfortunately, it was my speciality, so who's going to go then?
Don't all jump forwards at once.
I think so, Chris, yeah.
Yep.
Yeah,
Chris?
OK,
Yep.
well, Chris has said he'll do it.
Chris, OK. Can you choose an egghead, Chris?
Barry.
Yeah.
Barry.
Yeah.
Barry.
I'll choose Barry.
Well done. OK, Chris from Words in Action and our own word in action himself, Barry. He does love his books from the Eggheads. Please go to the question room and we'll start. Good luck in this, Chris, against Barry. Arts and books. So would you like to go first or second?
I'll go first.
And here we go with your first question. In February 2015, which famous author announced that she would be releasing the second novel of her career, Go Set a Watchman, later in the year? Is it Toni Morrison, Harper Lee, or Zadie Smith?
Right, now, it's not Zadie Smith, I know that. I think I know this one. It's the sequel to Kill a Mockingbird, and that'll be Harper Lee.
Indeed it is Harper Lee, well done. OK, your question, Barry. The Queen's Orangutan is a 2015 children's book written exclusively for comic relief by which comedian? Michael McIntyre, Peter Kay, or David Walliams?
Goodness, this one's passed me by. I know David Walliams writes children's stories, so I'm going to take a guess that it was him, but I really don't know.
David Walliams is quite right, well done. Yeah. OK, your question, Chris. The book Rum Punch, which was adapted into the film Jackie Brown, is a book by which author? James Ellroy, Jim Thompson, or Elmore Leonard?
No. I don't think it's Jim Thompson, so it's either James Ellroy or Elmore Leonard. I think I'm leaning more towards Elmore Leonard, so yeah, I'll go with Elmore Leonard.
OK. Is he right, Eggheads?
Yeah.
Yeah, you're right.
Woo!
Well done. 2 out of 2. Barry, what is the name of Stella's sister in Tennessee Williams' play A Streetcar Named Desire? Is it Blanche, Charlotte, or Amanda?
I believe that is Blanche Dubois, so it's Blanche.
Blanche is quite right. Well done. So 2-2. Chris, your third question.
Yeah.
Born in 1842, the Frenchman Stéphane Mallarmé was a leading figure in which field? Poetry, painting, or photography?
Actually, now I think I've heard the name's vaguely familiar, but I don't think it was painting, and I don't think it was photography, but I think it was poetry.
Poetry's right. Well done. OK, well, Barry's under pressure now. Third question to Barry. If you get it wrong, you're out. Which painter was the son of a miller called Harmen Gerritzoon? Is it Rembrandt, Vermeer, or Van Gogh?
Well, Gerritzoon is the surname of Rembrandt, so I'll go for Rembrandt.
Wouldn't it be great if this was the ultimate trick question? But no, it is Rembrandt. Rembrandt is correct. So 3 out of 3 for you both. Well done, Barry. And we go to sudden death.
Oh.
Both teams playing well. Gets harder now, Chris. I don't give you alternative answers.
Okay.
Which artist's work, entitled Triple Elvis, was sold for $81.9 million in 2014?
Well, the only thing I can think of is Andy Warhol.
Andy Warhol is the right answer. Nicely done. OK, Barry. What is the title of the 1969 novel by George MacDonald Fraser that refers to a minor character in Tom Brown's School Days?
Now he wrote a complete series of books about Flashman. So I'm not sure if they had subtitles, but I'll have to answer Flashman.
Flashman is correct. Right, over to you, Chris. We're equal here. Sudden death. It's very, very tense. Chris, your question. Which British sculptor died in May 1975 following an accidental fire at her studio?
Well, I think Barbara Hepworth.
Barbara Hepworth is the right answer.
Wow.
Okay, Barry, you're under pressure now. Here's your question. Sudden death. The play Five Finger Exercise is an early work by which writer?
Is that Tom Stoppard?
No, it's not. It's Peter Schaffer. So you have been knocked out, Barry. Great round, Chris. Well done. You're in the final.
Oh, thank
Pulled it back
goodness.
for the challengers. Do please rejoin your teammates. Well, what a cracking round that was. And well done to you, Chris. You saw him off, and he was very tenacious. Barry always is. So words in action have lost a brain, but now the Eggheads have lost one too, and your next subject challenges is history. Again, I'm thinking this is good for you.
Anne, do you feel?
I think you're our favourite at this
You'll be
stage.
okay with history?
I'm afraid
It's
I
my
can't.
worst subject.
Oh no, what about you, Margot? No. Well, unfortunately, Chris was our history specialist, so we've all shuffled around in an unfortunate manner here.
I suppose I'll be the sacrificial
Lamb
lamb.
to the slaughter, I'm
And
afraid,
you were
Brian.
a
I'm sure you'll do
you were a teacher, Anne, were you?
Yes, but not of history.
Not of history, okay.
No.
What did you teach?
Maths.
Maths. That is quite a long way from history. But don't worry, and before you go, choose an egghead.
Oh, let's have CJ.
You have CJ.
It's rude not to, as they say. So, Anne from Words in Action versus CJ from the Eggheads on history, and he likes that. So this will be fun. Please go to our question room now. So, Anne, I know history's not maybe your chosen subject. You would have rather had maths.
Indeed, yes.
Meanwhile, we're on history, and would you like to go first or second?
I'll follow the others and go first, please.
Here we go. Good luck, Anne. Where did the soldier and explorer Captain Lawrence Oates die in 1912? The Amazon, Antarctic, or Sahara?
Yes, I have read quite a lot about this, and I saw an excellent exhibition on the Antarctic some time ago, so the Antarctic.
Antarctic is the right answer. Well done. CJ, your question. The Entente Cordiale was an agreement signed on April the 8th, 1904, between France and which country? United Kingdom, USA, or Germany?
That was between France and the United Kingdom.
United Kingdom is correct. Back to you, Anne. Which of these historical figures died in 1976? Joseph Stalin, Che Guevara, or Mao Zedong?
1976. I think is too late for Stalin, too late for Che Guevara. I think it's Mao Zedong.
It is indeed Chairman Mao. Well done. Mao Zedong. Okay, CJ. John Adams served as Vice President of the USA under which president? Abraham Lincoln, Theodore Roosevelt, or George Washington?
Well, John Adams was the second US president, which makes sense that he would serve under the first US president, so I'll say George Washington.
George Washington is the right answer. And you do actually sit around and learn those lists, don't you?
I like US presidents.
Yeah. All right. Back to you, Anne. The Welshman Owen Glendower led a rebellion against the rule of which King of England? Edward II, Henry IV, or Stephen?
Owen Glendower. I don't think it was Stephen, but I could well be wrong. It's not really more than a guess. Henry IV.
Is she right, CJ?
No, it's Edward II,
Oh dear.
isn't it?
You're right, Anne. It's Henry IV.
I thought it was Edward.
There we are. CJ's giving you some of his classic moments today. All right. Your third question. Unfortunately, that wasn't your third question. This one is. What name is given to the Roman province set up by Augustus that covered the area of Gaul from the Pyrenees to the River Loire? Is that Lugdunensis, Aquitania, or Narbonensis?
This is even less of a guess than Anne's question, so I'll try Lugdunensis.
Let's see with the Eggheads' eggs.
Aquitania.
Aquitania is the answer, CJ. You've been knocked out by Anne. Well done, Anne. You're in the final round. How about that? Without a single maths question. So do both of you please come back and rejoin your teammates. So, as it stands, Words in Action have lost one brain from the final round. The Eggheads have now lost two, and we've got lots of money on the table as well today. The next subject is music, and the last subject before the final. So, crucial moment.
It's the last round, so music.
Well, you said you'd do
Margot's
music,
not
Colin.
keen
Yeah,
today.
yeah.
So, Colin, okay, which Egghead?
I think we best go for Judith.
OK, Colin from Words in Action versus Judith from the Eggheads. So please go to the question room and we'll get cracking. So, Colin, you're a Scrabble player as well.
Yes,
and I didn't
indeed.
realise until today that your name, Colin, can be played in Scrabble.
Yeah, my surname can be played as well, and they're anagrams of each other.
So Colin can be played because why?
It's an American quail.
Quail, and your surname is Nicol.
Nickel is a prism invented by a guy called William Nicol from Edinburgh, strangely enough.
And you're a fan of music. What's your favourite band, Colin?
I'm a big, big fan of Queen.
OK, well, good luck in this music round. I can't guarantee any Queen questions, but let's see. Would you like to go first or second?
I think I'll go second, Jeremy.
So, Judith, here is your musical question. Which of these songs is from the musical Chitty Chitty Bang Bang? Summer Nights, I Dreamed a Dream, or Hushabye Mountain?
Well, Summer Nights, that's Greece or something, isn't it? And I Dreamed a Dream. I don't think it's that. So it must be Hushabye Mountain.
It is Hushabye Mountain. Where is I Dreamed a Dream from?
Les Miserables.
Les Miserables.
That's right.
Yeah. Now, here is your question, Colin. The saxophone is traditionally found in which section of an orchestra? Strings, woodwind, or percussion?
The saxophone would be in the woodwind section.
It is in the woodwind section. Judith, I know a girl called Elsa. She's into Alka-Seltzer. Are lines from which Oasis hit single? Whatever, Supersonic, or She's Electric?
I've no idea. She sounds like she's got a hangover, so maybe she's electric.
She's not electric, I'm afraid. She's supersonic.
Oh, she's supersonic.
Yeah. OK, Colin. Hero, Escape, and Not in Love are UK hit singles by which singer? Is it Enrique Iglesias, Michael Bublé, or Ronan Keating?
I'm not very sure on this at all, Jeremy. I would have ruled out Ronan Keating, but that'll probably come back to bite me. I'll go for Michael Bublé.
It's not Keating or Bublé, it's Enrique Iglesias. Judith, your question. In which country is the composer Sergei Rachmaninoff buried? USA, Mexico, or France?
Oh, dearie me. Well, a lot of Russians went to France, but also a lot of them went to USA too. I'm going to plump for France. I'm not sure, but I think I would either do France or USA, but I think I'll do France.
Let's see if any Eggheads here knows. Is she right?
He went into exile in the USA, and I got an idea he died there during the war, I think about 1943. It would make, given that the war didn't finish for another 2 years, it would make sense that he would be in the USA.
USA is the answer. He went there and died there. Kevin's amazing list of birth dates and death dates is incredible. If you took them all out of your head, there would be so much space.
There's plenty of space already, actually. But yeah, I mean, that would be an interesting experiment, but I don't intend to try it.
No, it's fine. OK. All right, well, this is a funny old round. So, Colin, you went second. It means you've now, strangely, got the initiative, because if you get this right, you've knocked out Judith. The song Old Devil Moon features in which musical? Colin, is it Pippin, Finian's Rainbow, or Guys and Dolls?
Not the sort of music question I'd have liked in this situation. I think I'll go for Finian's Rainbow.
Finian's Rainbow is the correct answer. Well done, you've taken the round, Colin, with your anagrammatic name, and you will be in the final round. And if you come back to us, we'll see what happens in the final. Well, our challengers playing very, very well here have the advantage going into our final round, and it is time for the final now. As always, it's general knowledge, but I'm afraid those of you who lost your head-to-heads won't be allowed to take part in this round. So, sorry we lose you, Francis, the captain from Words in Action, but we also lose Judith and Barry and CJ from the Eggheads. So please, leave the studio. Colin, Margot, Anne and Chris, you are playing to win Words in Action, £16,000. Kevin and Chris, you're playing for something that is maybe even more valuable, which is the Eggheads' reputation. As usual, I will ask each team 3 questions in turn. This time the questions are all general knowledge. You can confer. So, Words in Action, the question is, are your 4 brains able to take down these 2? And they're not small, those brains over there. Would you like to go first or second?
We'd like to go second, please.
All right, here we go. Final round. First general knowledge question to our eggheads. In wrestling, what name is usually given to a partnership of 2 or more competitors who take alternate turns in the ring during the same bout? Is it combo team, multi-team, or tag team?
Are you happy with tag team?
Yeah.
Yep. That is a tag team.
Tag team is right. Tag wrestling, yeah. Okay, challengers. What is aubergine commonly known as in the USA? Capsicum, eggplant, or cilantro?
Eggplant.
Yep.
We all agree eggplant.
It is. I can't believe in all these years of Eggheads and thousands of programs, we've never asked that question before. Eggplant it is. Eggheads, who is the mother of Ashton Kutcher's daughter Wyatt, born in 2014? Is that Mila Kunis, Jessica Biel, or Kate Beckinsale?
Mila Kunis was pregnant, wasn't she, sometime, right?
That's true.
Or was it Kate Beckinsale? She was pregnant as well recently.
Was she? I can't remember. She used to be with a film director, didn't she?
Yeah.
Kate Beckinsale.
So Mila Kunis was pregnant, but so was Kate Beckinsale, but she's not with Ashton Kutcher.
No, I don't know. I don't think she is. I may be wrong about that.
I
But I don't think she is. Do you want to try Jessica Biel?
Yeah,
On the basis.
yeah. On the basis we neither of us know.
We don't know. We'll go for Jessica Biel.
Jessica Biel is your answer. Do you know, you guys? They're right?
Guessed at Mila Kunis, but I don't know.
Yeah, Mila Kunis is the answer. You got it wrong, Eggheads. So you are zeroing in on quite a lot of money here. If you can just hold steady. Here's your second question, challengers. The national flag of which of these countries is composed of 3 horizontal stripes of blue, black, and white? Is that Albania, Serbia, or Estonia?
Blue, black, and white. Trying to think if I've seen that at football
The
matches.
football matches.
I was, you know, my possibly Estonia.
I think it's Estonia as well.
Okay.
Right, isn't it?
Yeah.
I have absolutely no idea.
This is no idea.
I was thinking maybe it was one of the northern, you know,
Aye.
Balkan states.
I would go Estonia.
Okay.
Do you agree, Anne?
Baltic states.
Estonia?
Baltic
Anne?
states. I would, yes, but
Yeah,
it's
we don't
really
yeah.
not much more
I
than
think it's a
guess.
reasonable chance. It is Estonia, but I wouldn't. When you go, Margot.
Well, we're not 100% sure, but we're going to try Estonia.
Estonia is quite right. Well done, Anne, especially there. Well done. You got it. So 2 out of 2, and they've got 1 out of 2. Oh dear, Eggheads, this cracking run you've had. If you don't get this right, it's over. In Spanish-speaking countries, the word cerrado, often printed on a sign displayed in a shop window, translates as what? Bargains, welcome, or closed?
Cerrado.
Cerrado, C-E-R-R-A-D-O.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's not welcome. Bargains would be plural, so then you know S, not O. No, I'll go for closed.
I'd go for closed.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay?
Yep.
Yeah. Not certain on this one, should know the word really, but before the options came up I was thinking closed, and welcome would be bienvenido. Can't think what the word for bargains would be, but we'll go for closed.
Are they right?
Yes.
You're right. Closed is correct. So you have got 2 out of 3. This is now your third question because you went second. If you get this one right, you've won £16,000. They can't even lift a finger to stop you. If you get it wrong, we go to sudden death. Here's your question. What was the name of the barge on which the Queen was a passenger during the Thames Diamond Jubilee pageant in June 2012? Is it Spirit of Chartwell, Matthew of Bristol, or Sarpenden?
Is it Sarpedon?
Yeah, I think so. Yes,
I wouldn't know. It wouldn't have
certainly
been.
wouldn't be others.
Honestly, I mean, I don't know.
I'm just going to guess. Okay.
If you're impressive
Go
running
for
your road
Sarpedon.
round, you're around, I'm happy to go.
Go
Do
for Sarpedon.
you think so, Anne?
That
go for
Yeah,
we
okay.
could be
Go for
completely.
Okay.
We're going to go for Sarpedon.
Sarpedon.
Sarpedon, sorry.
Sarpedon is your answer. If you've got it right, you win £16,000. The barge on which the Queen was a passenger, I must say you've played so brilliantly here, and you can see them quaking over there. But are you right with this question? Do you know, Eggheads?
The Spirit of Chartwell.
Chartwell.
Yeah, you got it wrong. It's not Sarpedon.
Oh,
Sorry.
Spirit.
All right.
No, do you know what the thing about it was that was so interesting was you all went for that. Sometimes it's very painful if there's a disagreement and the right person is overruled. Wasn't the case here.
No.
The answer is Spirit of Chartwell. So you're equal after 3. The jackpot moves a tiny bit further away, but still well within your reach. We go to sudden death. We start with you, Eggheads. I don't give you alternative answers. Who wrote the novel World War Z, which was turned into a 2013 film starring Brad Pitt?
Max Brooks.
Yeah.
Max Brooks. Yeah. I think that's Max Brooks.
The son of Mel Brooks. You're quite right. Max Brooks it is. Back to your challenge, sudden death. Now, you're slightly on the back foot here. You mustn't get one wrong. In January 1976, the Lutz family, L-U-T-Z, claiming to have been subjected to ghostly apparitions, evacuated their home in which Long Island town?
It's Amityville, because it's the Amityville horror.
Oh, Chris tells us it's Amityville.
Amityville is quite right. Okay, sudden death. Back to you, Eggheads. Who played the role of Trinity in the Matrix series of films?
I think that's the female, the sort of Martian bit. I can't. She's not her. She was known for that, and not, perfectly honestly, a great deal else. And I can't think of her name. Canadian actress, I think, but I can't think of her name.
No, a complete blank here.
Really struggling. I think it's a Canadian actress. I can see her, but no, the name has escaped me, I'm afraid. So I don't think we've actually got. We're going to have to. I can't even make a plausible guess.
You're passing.
Yeah, we'll have to pass.
Yeah.
CJ's going crazy back there. You know it, CJ. Go on.
It's Carrie-Anne Moss.
It's Carrie-Anne Moss, yeah, who was in Memento, my favourite film.
Yeah.
Obviously, it was in there somewhere.
It was there, yeah.
Maybe it was a birth date or a death date is clogging up the brain there.
Yeah, possibly.
Get them out. Dear, this could be very useful for you. Let's just see. This question is worth £16,000 to you challengers. Get this right, you've won. What was the name of the slang used in Britain in the mid-20th century, which was popularised by the characters Julian and Sandy in the 1960s radio series Round the Horn?
Polari. P-O-L-A-R-I. Polari.
Chris again tells us it's Polari.
If you've got this right, you've won. You've beaten the Eggheads. If you've got it wrong, we play on with sudden death. Shall I ask them? Let's see what they say. Are they right?
Oh, boner.
Polari is the right answer. We say congratulations, challengers. You have won.
You're a star.
And brilliantly done. And it's funny how these things happen because Anne, on history, not your strongest, knocked out CJ, who knew the Carrie-Anne answer, so was all part of the building blocks for a great victory there. Great jackpot and honestly well played. Great quizzing all the way through, really. So congratulations, Words in Action. You can go back and say you are officially cleverer than the Eggheads. You've won £16,000. You proved they could be beaten. You tore them to ribbons earlier on as well. Oh, what a contest. Do join us next time on Eggheads to see if a new team of challengers can give us as much fun as this one has. Till then, goodbye.